sit and wait for this to happen. Shops, potentially. Now, the farm will create shopping. Got a main road here. Let's utilise it. Shops all the way up. Put in offices as well. It should also link up the electricity. In fact, I'm sure electricity is already linked up. What's our traffic doing? 75%. It is okay. It's as far as I'm willing to go. It is okay. We do have Traffic Manager installed. It wasn't really done for this series. Things are fine. They are okay. There's little fixes we could do, but it's not the point of this city. I also think I have actually maintained the original blueprint of the city quite well. I wonder if we can improve this park any, our main park. No, this is still missing one level. What does it need? Total number of visitors. No, it might be the entertainment. I think it's the entertainment that's missing. If I pop a few more things in here, will this improve enough to unlock its 5th star? One way to... Yes! That's exactly what we needed. Just a little bit more entertainment. So, this area here now has a 5-star park. Hopefully that will increase people moving in. Let's also take advantage now. If we go back into our medical, we have these buildings here, the elder care and the child health centre. They're quite expensive, but their purpose is to keep the oldies alive a little longer, and for those less old, it is to increase the birth rate. So if we pop in a few of those, what we'll find is more people being born, people living longer, and subsequently that would increase our population. So that was the child health centre. Let's also keep the oldies alive. There's not a great deal of rhyme or reason to where I'm placing these. Wherever they'll fit is the God's honest answer. Let's keep it up there. So that should now help also. Let's just check that our health's not dropped. It hasn't. It's good. Everything seems to be okay. Oh, why is this text so big? That I need to have a look at. I'm not chuffed with what that has done. Let's have a look at our trains. We can up the numbers of that. Up the numbers of this. That is fine as it is. In fact, that could also drop one, but we won't do it. This needs just a few more cars. Last one. Those stops. Yeah, that could also lose a couple of vehicles, but we're not going to do it. Let's have a look at our monorail. 10 stops, 5 vehicles. We hold 150 each. It's okay. It's okay. Doesn't need to add any more, but I am going to. Just to see if we can entice more people in faster. Our metro's almost complete. The only thing we really planned to do was build up this way towards the east. That is the only thing there that didn't come to fruition. Do have to remember my big cup of tea. Right, what else can we do for fun? I've got one plan, more of a suggestion than a plan, but it's going to happen, so maybe it is a plan. Let's get that straight out there. Let's go back to our unique buildings. Let's make out here a space launch section. I didn't see many happy faces go up. Maybe it's because it's too far away. Or maybe it just doesn't raise the prestige of the city as much as I was hoping. Either way, it needs all the good stuff. Where's our cables? So that is up and running. Don't know what it'll do. Maybe it needs to actually throw a rocket up before it makes people happy. We've won a game over here, so that should make people happy. I feel with the population we have, we can't afford to drop the tax down much more. Oh, do we need to incorporate this with the industry's DLC? Oh, that's a bugger, because I didn't do that. Oops. I definitely did not do that. Public libraries. What state are you? Oh, public libraries are not good. Let's add some of those in. I wonder if we could also change the policies into our favour as well. There's always another option to consider. There's also things like mail, which I feel I neglected around this area too. Let's get some mail on the farm as well. Why don't you want to build? I feel I just said something that I completely ignored. What was it? Policies, that's what it was. What can we do in here? We can do an education boost. Does that make people happy? Don't know. Parks and recreation, that will definitely make people happy. Smoking ban, that will keep our health up, but we don't need our health up. Recreational use, that makes people... Does it make you happy? No, it reduces our tax. Increases the tourism though. Will that raise our population? I don't know. What else do we need? Prefer parks. We do have a lot of parks. Providing that doesn't put our budget down, we can. Park maintenance boost. Let's check that too. Free Wi-Fi. What do you do? Just reduces mail. That's money that doesn't add to our thing. Book fair. Increases happiness and entertainment. That's what we want. Taxation. That's fine. We're not going to touch that. I could have done some business things. Let's stick small business enthusiast on. Encourage biking. Why not? It's a bit of a null and void one. Boost connections. What do you do? Outside traffic. Okay, let's put our workers union on again because it does happiness. Anything that makes people happy will do. Lightning rods, why not? We've got the money. I guess there's a few tricks there that I missed. But population's still climbing steadily, so I'm not too worried. Not too worried at all. So, what else is there to do? Any more unique buildings up for building? We've got Central Park, that. I'm aware that that is big. What area would benefit from Central Park? How flat is it? This area. I see that's on a hill. I would have considered building that up there and having our Central Park get built around it, but we're not going to do that. I think we are going to just put our Central Park bang slap in this area and stick lots of housing around it. Because what else are we going to do while we are doing very little else? Where did it go? Oh! Wildlife Centre. I finished that. Well, that I didn't expect. I thought I'd already maxed out the zoo. Turns out you buggers will have been laughing at me. We'll see what we can do with the zoo in a moment. We shall also fill this area out to the best of our abilities. I can just link up there. Lots of people, I'm assuming, are going to want to live next to Central Park. So it would make sense to give them the opportunity to do so. I'm still not worried about this work area with electricity because it should fill in. Right, zoo. two more buildings. We have the lion enclosure and the rhino enclosure. They're not bloody small, are they? Not an easy ways to pop it in. That could work in there. Oh, I think we might be able to squeeze these in somehow. This is one with its own paths. So that's fine. We can tack this on here, pop that fence around. In fact, let's do that with the rhino enclosure as well. Let's just stick it out here. It is at the stage whereby it is so close to our campaign being complete that we just need to raise enough money. Right, what was I looking for? Rhinos. Rhinos where? Go in there. We'll quickly pop our fence back into. So, zoo has grown even more. And coming up now to just needing 5,000 population before we can call this a day. So even though it is 10 to 4, for me, it's actually just getting light outside. We're going to stay with this video. We're going to see this completed to the end. We have unlocked the airport. Would it be wise to stick an airport in by this train station? I mean, I'm not going to lie, we're just dicking about at this stage, so yes. Yes, it would. Let's see the size of it. We have cargo airport or regular airports. And it can be close to this monorail at the exact same time. So let's think about how we're going to do this. We put an angled road in here. We put paths across, back to our transport. That will go in lovely. That will boost our tourism. There was some smiling faces there. Let's have another look at our transport lines just to see. It is quite well connected, that airport. It really is. And in fact, I can put a tiny little road in there because they're not going to use that road. They're going to use the main road. So that will aid people wanting to walk from the metro to the airport. It's good. It's very good. Our airport needs electricity. That I will link up because it's useful. I imagine the airport can have shops. We are crying out for some shops. too high in either direction for the airport there, but we could build behind in here. So let's put a... That's quite busy actually. I don't think I want to add more traffic to this area. I was thinking about a link through road, but we are fine as we are. This is not too busy, however. That said, it's a slightly better junction. So, still a case of, wait, let's get you back onto 3 speed. Because we don't want to be wasting everyone's time. Okay, we've got a new plan. This area... Oh, the mouse did not like that. My mouse is still not liking that. What's going on? So, notice when we did the policies, we left out high-tech housing. No one's building in here, so this is now going to be high-tech housing. We'll see if that changes anything. So it needs to be its own little district. We don't need the farmland to be in it. So this area is now going to be... Oh no, it's a policy. What am I on about? Policies, high-tech housing, just in that one. We'll see if that increases demand. It'll be the only high-tech housing in our entire city. I think our answer to that is no. I really thought this park would be doing more for this area, but I guess not. I don't know why. It's got the zoo really close, Central Park, facilities out here. Why do people not want to move here? You know what, let's stick another university in as well. Got all our transport options down here. Stick it right on this. Fact, no. We'll make it an international university. I don't think I've ever seen that before in my life. University at an airport, but there we go. Maybe it'll be a flying school. I still have absolutely zero doubts about passing this. Just takes a little bit of time. 88% average health, which is, what am I looking for? Goals. Comfortably enough over our 85. What other services can we add? Did I build a taxi? I don't think I did. But we're about to. Let's build a taxi service here by the airport. A couple of taxi ranks. We'll not mess around. Let's put some taxi ranks in by the other important areas. So getting from A to B should be no problem at all now. Taxi ranks by each one of, what do we call them? Our monorails. No excuses not to be able to get from A to B. Well, I've just made a little, realised rather, a little faux pas here. There isn't actually a walkway from A to B here. So let's add one in. Oh, come on, let me do it. Can we go under you this way? Oh, there's a flash of blue. That's it. That'll help people get from one side to the other. Where is our metro? I feel I should be looking right at it. Metro, where are you? Ah yes, there it is. How did I miss that? It is there. I don't know if peeps will start using this little path or not. Before they would have had to have walked all the way up and around there. It's more of a workplace, however, than a residential, so it's maybe not got too big an impact, but big enough. Only 3,000 peeps to go. Let's say we are going to remain in the city and in this video until it's done. Or until one of us dies. And I put in plenty elder care buildings, so you better not bloody die. Tea's getting cold. If you are watching, let me know what you would like me to do next in Cities Skylines, or in fact, other game suggestions. We'll be open to doing that. I definitely want to do a fix the traffic scenario. The reason I didn't is because I knew for a fact I'd want to do time lapses and there would be slightly more boring parts, even more so than this. But I think that is one of the things I'm keen to get done sooner rather than later. My take on fix the traffic. I've done Biffa's 30-minute challenges. They were fun. I'm also doing a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 career mode, which is equally as fun as the other Cities Skylines things I've mentioned. But I think it is safe to say I will be happy to see the end of this scenario, purely because now I know for a fact that I can do better. That said, I'm not too displeased with the result here. It is quite a nice situation. We have quite a lot of our leveled up buildings. So that proves people are happy if they are prepared to level up that far. Healthcare, still good. Death care's fine. What I'm actually going to do now is throw in some crematoriums. They're small, they're not too expensive, they make people happy. And what we don't have is many down in this area here. So you look at all those happy faces, that has got to be a positive. And we do want more positives. Literally anywhere I see a little space, popping one of these bad boys in. I think we could double the crematoriums in here. And one specifically for this work area. God knows why you would go and get your crematorium in a work area, but I'm sure some people do. Stick down some more yoga gardens. Not enough money. Oh crap, that almost went wrong. Can you imagine if I failed this now? We would not be happy bunnies. There, that is our money. Back up to our maximum. What else can we just spam down? Theatre of Wonders. Sure, that's slightly newer. I've not left myself anywhere to put it in the dense part of the city. Let's stick it up here. This is a fairly built up area, which hasn't really gotten its fair share of big buildings. So have I left enough room for it to fit in here? I can just squeeze it in there. That'll do. Does it have transport? Close-ish. Let's add ourselves in the path. Let's get rid of the white overlay. That will do something. Let's also... Nah, we don't need to do that because I have to enter around here anyway. This is the slowest 2,000 population that I've ever had since doing Biffa's speed challenge. Let's see if people are more willing to move in up here. High density housing. I wonder if this traffic's got anything to do with it. It shouldn't be. Really not applying too much to our happiness. I'm also going to stick a stadium in up here, because this was going to be a slightly more built up area, and for one reason or another it did not transpire that way. But I think it's only fair they get their stadium as well. Obviously though, it failed to be as big an attraction as the initial built up area, so they get the little stadium. And it's close to the farmland. It's completely out of place, but I'm killing time. I am 100% killing time here. Let's see if we can get some bridges over here. So if you want to come to this stadium, there's a nice path that takes you over the road. Oh, in fact, I know for a fact I have another mod in here. Is it you? It is. Control B. An error occurred. Brilliant. How do I do this? There must be a... So this mod, it's the Overpass Builder, And it's for when we get roundabouts that are highway connections. Doesn't want to do this one. Let's see if we can push the elevation up if that's the problem. No, it's not going to let us do that one. Will it let us do this one? It will. So this basically just increases our walkability wherever there's a roundabout. First time I've used it. Honestly, forgot I even had it. But now, people don't need to come up to a roundabout, take out their pocket car and hop in it to go around the roundabout. They can just walk. So that may help us with the traffic ever so slightly. It may not. We may not even live to find out, because if you look down the bottom right hand corner, we are just needing 500 plus people. It should be just a few more days. Ladies and gents, this is it. This is the end. It's piss cold. Ugh, oh, it really is piss cold. I spent far too long in this video. But we're almost there. This is the end of the first and longest series I've done. I believe this is episode 9 or 10. This might even be 10, because I might have split this into 2 parts, depending on just how long it is, with a nice little to be continued graphic. But if you have endured this series, a massive, massive thank you to you all. Whether you are a new or an old watcher. This is, like I say, the first series I've done, and hopefully as a result that means the worst quality series. So if you have watched this, you really are a trooper. At the time of recording, I don't even have 20 subscribers, so if you've seen this, even if you've seen this 2-3 years after it got published, you can consider yourself to be one of my long-term supporters. I am more than happy to give you that little badge. Ooh, badges. You should make badges. I got sidetracked. So yeah, check out my other stuff. It's only going to get better from here on out. All constructive criticism, throw it my way. Send me likes, comments, subscribes. I will do my absolute damnedest to get back to all of them. But really, we're just sitting looking at this counter at the moment. I don't need to do anything. I would speed the game up, but I didn't have the foresight to do that. And I've been commentating all this time. Post-production, this might be a time-lapse. Who knows? That airplane's just going round in circles. It didn't land. Oh. What are you doing? Can I follow you? Let's do that. Where are you going? Oh, you are landing. Got nothing else to do apart from fly on planes. Oh, there's one leaving. Let's follow you. Let's see if we can get a view of the city. That's not a bad view leaving it. I think metaphorically that is what we're doing right now. We're hopping on a plane and 48 people and hop doodling out of here. Oh, we're going in the full circle. What in the fuck are we doing? This is a car. What? What? I'm confused. I've also realised we've hit our target. And there's been no pop-ups. There's the pop-up. ladies and gentlemen, scenario 1. I think it's safe to say by now that it has been a journey. Take care, keep yourself safe. We will be back with lots more new series. Take care. Goodbye.